My name's Brittany. Welcome back to my channel, and if you are new to my channel, definitely make sure to hit the subscribe button. And welcome back to my 31 Days of Halloween, day 2. So today we're going to be talking about the mystery of Dead Children's Playground in Huntsville, Alabama. So this playground, we're actually planning on going next year. So this is kind of like a prequel to that. Now, Maple Hills Cemetery is located in Huntsville, and it is the largest and oldest cemetery in the state. It was founded in 1822 and covered approximately 100 acres of land, which is a decent amount. The cemetery has more than 80,000 grave sites. Now, the playground near Maple Hill Cemetery was originally a limestone quarry. There's high cliffs that surround the ground, and those cliffs are not natural. They were literally formed as part of the quarry site. Now, within a matter of years, the quarry changed to a natural bushland, and it filled with flowers and trees. Now, in 1960, there was a series of child disappearances that were reported in Huntsville. And I know anytime it's like, people missing in general is terrifying, but anytime it's like a child, especially because children are just so innocent, I can't really wrap my head around how somebody could actually hurt a child or take advantage of a child. It's just, I have no idea how somebody could do that, because they are literally the most innocent creatures. So none of these children were turning up that were reported missing, and it was suspected that an unknown person in the area were killing the children, because it was kind of one of those neighborhoods where everybody knew everybody, and so it was weird that this was happening. Now, these doubts got cleared when someone walking through the abandoned quarries found a small skull. Now, on a further investigation, several skeletons were recovered, along with some small corpses from fresher killings. Now, on top of the tragedy of this case, it gets worse, because the murderer was never found. And so those families, they never got closure. Those children, their spirits never got closure. And it was later discovered that the children were brutally murdered. The signs of prolonged detainment can be seen, and also malnourishment and partly healed wounds could be found on the latest victims. Now, in 1985, about 25 years after these awful events took place, the quarries and the surrounding land was actually turned into Maple Hill Park. And the park is known to the locals as Dead Children Playground. Now, in 2007, Huntsville Cemetery officials decided to take down the park to make room for more burials. But there was actually a protest about the removal of the park, and it actually stopped them from doing that. And soon, original play equipment was installed. Now, I think that the people protested against this was because of such tragic events that took place, and all of the unrested spirits of the children being there. At least they had the playground, they had those things to play with that would make the afterlife a little more joyful, since they were kind of stuck, instead of just basically burying other bodies on top of where they were found. So I think it's definitely a positive thing that they decided to keep the playground instead. There have been several reports of bizarre events that have taken place at the playground. So people have heard laughter of children and the swings moving on their own. So with no wind, the swings moving back and forth as though a child or somebody was actually using them. Now, many people have also experienced a supernatural element to photos after they took them and after they were developed. According to the local legend, the spirits of the children buried in the cemetery will actually come out late at night to play on the playground. and they're very active between the hours of 10 p.m. and 3 a.m. Now, I'm sure, as most of you know, 3 a.m. is the witching hour, so I think a lot of times when you hear about things like this, the most common hours for the spirits to be heard and seen are usually between midnight and 3. And I think it's because we, like living humans, are less active during those times, so it's easier for them to be noticed. So this is such a terrible story, and it's literally heart-wrenching to think that somebody could do that to so many children, and the fact that they never got caught. But I want to know, like I said, we are planning on going next year to the cemetery, hopefully to gather some evidence for you guys and speak to these incredible children that lost their lives way too soon. But I want to know if you guys have ever been to this cemetery, or the cemetery or the park, and what you guys think of this, if you guys have had any experiences there, if you guys have had any experiences in general. I hope that you guys have an amazing rest of this month, I guess. Halloween is such an amazing time of the year. I remember when I had to write a essay about Halloween in actually Spanish class, which was a little weird that I had to write one in Spanish class, but I absolutely love Halloween. I love Dia de los Muertos, which is Day of the Dead. I'm sorry, I know some Spanish, but I can't like speak it fluently. It doesn't come out the way that, you know, it's supposed to. So I don't mean to defend anybody. I just love the idea behind it and the culture and everything. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful month, and let me know what you guys are planning on doing this month to celebrate Halloween. And I know like most people go trick-or-treating and stuff, so that's very common, but like decorations and what you guys are planning on being and like all of those things, I'm super interested in them. And if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. If you are not subscribed to my channel yet, we have a decent amount of days left in the month, and we are planning on playing paranormal games, going on doing paranormal investigations, along with talking about so many different creepy things and urban legends. So you guys don't want to miss a single video, so definitely make sure to subscribe. And I love you guys so much. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.